NoCash has quite like the reputation as RoseJ does, but that doesn't mean that he's not any much as good. He's been grinding the game a ton. I know Luck personally has been really fiending this game, and this team actually formed because a tournament was happening and Luck didn't have a partner, and he just found somebody on Discord like 10 minutes before a bracket started, and then they teamed, and then they did incredible, and they were like taking out some like really high profile names like without any experience, and then they're like, okay, this team's kind of lit. Like,
and now here they are.
Yeah.
Sitting in top 8 of the second biggest local major, the next, rather not local major, offline.
LAN.
LAN, right. That's what I meant. Local play.
That's the word.
Major. In top 8, winner's side against, RoseJ and mirrorman, some household names. So that's pretty huge. And that could, they could be adding more names to their list of names taken down, or they could finally be humbled and sent to losers bracket. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm really excited to see the play, especially since you've mentioned you've got Arya on both sides here. I have a lot of fun watching that character. Zipping around across the entire stage, going for those vertical combos, killing off the top. It's always a great time to watch.
Yeah, the one thing that's going to be really interesting during the set is the volatility of like Bugs and Arya being under somebody. So like jumping in the air to get those early kills is awesome, but it comes with that huge risk of if the teammate of the other person comes and like reverses you from below yourself, like you could just die at
right. And I have seen that happen quite a few times to NoCash and Luck. And that's actually probably been the only time they're really significantly losing stocks throughout these games is when they overextend vertically and then they get one up from below. But I mean, they still end up winning their games anyway, clearly, as they're in winner's side for top 8. But that is something that they should be looking out for, because that is something that I've noticed other teams have tried to take advantage of when the opportunity presented itself, which wasn't actually a whole lot. I still think NoCash and Luck are doing a pretty good job of covering themselves and covering each other. But now we got, great contenders RoseJ and mirrorman here. They probably have a better idea of how to handle something like this, having to deal with so many players across all this time. So we'll have to just wait and see how that plays out.
Ooh, I'm excited for this. I'm curious what kind of stages they're going to start off on. Something like Trophy's Edge is going to be extremely volatile, really short ceiling. I think if I was not a character that's going to kill quite like that, I'm going to be opting for a bigger stage. But oh yeah, we are jumping right into Trophy's Edge.
There it is.
The tried and true. Oh, Arya sticking Luck, giving him that enraged buff. And here we go into some loops in the corner.
So yeah, we've got Arya and Bugs on both sides here. So I think watching this team comp is a lot of fun, but you always have to watch out for the upper blast zone. But since both teams are looking for the same thing, they're really going to have a big lookout to one-up one another. So far, damage output's been pretty strong here from blue side.
This is crazy. I didn't think they were going to run the Ditto, but it makes sense, though. They definitely have the pockets, the character pull for it, and that might be a kill.
Ooh, close. There's the Bugs playing swing. The up air is looking for. Now Arya's got the reversal onto him. He's going to be able to return center stage. We got Arya making her way back to stage as well. I'm not expecting a whole lot of... Oh, there's the first
so
up air,
light, that assassin dying super early. One of the cool things that you're going to see from the Arya players is right there, you'll see it. Aryas are really great at using the Bug Snare once they get a mask. It combos so amazingly well. I love seeing... Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh,
into another up air. Very nice. And that's already a match point here. Red team, they can try to kill off the top again here. Ooh,
oh, my
two
God.
down.
That's so fast. Everybody's dying so fast. Okay, these characters are so volatile. And on this stage, like, everybody's dying at like 50.
When you have that low ceiling, these guys are just, they're after blood. They're going for each other. We're already getting up top. Care if you're 29 damage, only 68 to reverse from their Arya, but he's going to be able to make it back to stage.
Yup. One thing of real importance here is when Burrow gets set up, everything changes, right? Like, stage control doesn't mean anything because you can just warp to the other side. You can also see, like, how players are defending the Burrows and how, ooh.
Nice turnaround there.
Reversal.
And that's going to be first game here to mirrorman and RoseJ.
Was that game like a minute? Was it like less than a minute? Like, that was so insane.
Yeah, that was incredibly fast. But at the same time, with the way their team compositions are, I'm not surprised.
Look at the damage output. It's like, everybody's at like 150. That's so insane.
And they're dying for it. They're all dying for it.
I really hope that we get a better view at what perks are running. I would assume everybody's running or stacking the triple jump perk. We'll just have to see when they load up into their next game. I assume triple jumps happening. I assume some people are going to be running the aerial acceleration. But in terms of what other stuff, it's kind of weird because like Bugs, as I said, can run a bunch of different perks, but like he really synergizes well with like cooldown perks. Arya has like maybe 2 moves that are on cooldown. One, which is huge, is the knife, but it's a massive cooldown. You don't want to run like percentage cooldown on something like that. Let's see here. So they're discussing stages. I'm trying to think what kind of stages she would want to go to in the Ditto. And the Ditto, really, it's just like, you know, wherever you can go, I can go.
Yeah, right.
Better, right?
Both these characters are going to be looking for the same things ultimately. Yeah, I was going to mention, I wasn't expecting to see a whole lot of kills off the side blast zones. It really was just going to be a lot of upward swinging. And for the most part, I think we did see that, a bunch of kills off top. But that final reversal was to it from a side blast zone, so it's good awareness to keep your options available. But I really just do think it's funny that both teams are going to be looking for effectively the same win condition because they are playing the same team compositions.
Yeah, I wonder if our production team can show the screen. I want to see the stages and the perks. Okay, great.
Get a review onto it soon. Yeah, we're getting some more player checks on.
Doing some tech updates here. Let's see.
Yeah, it takes its time. I'm sure we talked about a lot on yesterday's stream as well, but just something to note about local play MultiVersus is the setup time between set to set. You'll be waiting quite a bit depending on how many different types of controllers people are using or how long it takes people to set up their controls and get all the LAN things working out. I think there's a particular issue with keyboards as well. So all things to just keep in mind. This game still is in beta, so it will take its time for now, and the prioritization is online play, but eventually hopefully these will all also be smoothed out.
I think as soon as that gets rolled out, I think this game is gonna be awesome. I'll tell you right now, like the online play is awesome. Like some people are not as excited about like rollback or online or whatever, but like coming from a game like Smash, which the online is unplayable, like laggy, a mess. Like this online is incredible. It's a breath of fresh air, worth practicing. You'll improve a lot by doing it. So, so here they are at the character select screen. I think definitely think they're gonna try to run it back. Think of that or Batcave, which is even more explosive. Funny, like Batcave has like these bumper cars on the side, basically a little. I don't know. They're like Bruce Wayne's like, here are my awesome cars, my Batmobiles. Check them out as we destroy them. So it's like almost exclusive vertical kills, but running it back. Not terribly surprised here. We're gonna see a lot of just. I wouldn't want to say like ego checks or something like that. I would say more like it's not the stage. It's it's me.
It's the player. Yeah, exactly. Right. And considering they're playing the same match or the same characters, it really just comes down to who is executing their respective game plan better because of like the kind of cohesion that these guys are working with. It takes like, ooh, we're looking for some kills up top. There's upward swinging already.
Honestly, all set up by Rocket. Rockets are so insanely dangerous. Safes are huge. They're going to control a huge amount of the stage. If they hit somebody, they're taking stage control. Oh, we got a dagger. Almost got the reversal. Decides not to go for it. Doesn't look like they had the option.
No commitment there. They're going to back out, try to reset to center stage.
Here's the burrows.
Pugs, burrows, and the Rockets come flying, raining down.
It's also insane that the burrows will just, send your projectiles across the stage to teleport them. It's just such an insane moveset. And then the character has a glide too, like Bugs Bunny. Dude, they gave Bugs Bunny the work. They're like, oh, WB.
Oh,
like.
caught. It's a good catch from Arya there on Bugs Bunny's landing, and that's going to be a solid kill there. Now we're looking at even on both sides.
Yeah,
high damage here onto a red side, though. Ooh, Arya's trying to turn this around. 36 damage. Oh, nice. What a combo carryover from one teammate to the other. And Arya is down here. Blue team got another one down.
Yeah, NoCash trying to save his teammate Luck there. Ended up getting reversed himself. Oh my God, the dagger went through the burrow. How tricky. He didn't even get to use it, but it's also still scary because that dagger is like almost certain death if it lands on you or lands on the team. Ooh,
great team follow up there. Strong. Yeah, right. Forward charge.
Lux is daggered. He's going up. Off stage. Oh, he gets frozen, and that's going to be a KO.
Swung at. Oh my goodness, and now we're dead even here.
Such a great sequence. Oh my God. Okay, we've got another dagger. Oh, We got a save from RoseJ.
Ooh, McKelv's to top, almost at 28, keeping it really close here. Bugs super low on blue side here, about even distribution damage on red side. Arya's taking up top of the other Arya,
dead.
and she is gone.
Game.
Right, that's 1-1 right here.
So that, man, Arya's up special is really, really tricky because it's supposed to be a DI mix-up where you can like lean out or lean in, and the Arya is supposed to be able to follow it, and then if she reads you right, she gets like a big punish.
Right.
And like sometimes when you're that high and you just get the wrong DI or the Arya player reads you correctly, you're just gonna die at 60. And the thing is, it's not an uncommon situation. You're like, okay, it's a 50-50, but like that 50-50 happens like 10 times in a match. And like you really have a timer of how long you're gonna live. I really, really, really just love watching where the daggers fly, because as soon as a dagger lands on somebody, that's where the match is going. Yeah. Everybody's going to focus that player. If it's your teammate that's stuck, you're defending them. If it's you, hopefully your teammate defends you.
Right. And you have to try and play around that, maybe position yourself to try and turn things around once they do end up flying over to you. And of course, if an opponent's got a dagger on it, you know who to focus and gang up on, because that could be a potential kill right there. Right,
because you get daggered and you get hit by a straight hit and you get hit over to the side too far or vertically too far. Like that's just a death sentence. One of the biggest counterplays to it is you actually need to attack the Arya, because if they're getting comboed, like, they're not going to be able to
jump over to you and make something happen on their end. Yeah, makes sense.
Exactly. Not always going to work out. You can also cleanse. Some characters really, like Wonder Woman is a great character like to cleanse something like that. So, and Arya has a little bit tougher time with tanks just killing them.
Ooh, some crazy off-ledge gameplay here. There's already a tower. But Arya's going to recover the stage. Blue side Bugs pretty heavy on health. Arya's going to not quite pick up the kill yet. No, and in the meantime, blue side Bugs is gone. It's already a stock down. Okay, there's a swing. Arya's going to make it recover the stage here. Oh, big damage here. Bugs fishing for these swings. Arya's going to get a downer. Try to do a stage spike and maybe follow up with it, but Bugs can find his way out.
Oh, we've got it. We've got a dagger. And, it disappeared. That's a good thing, though. If you get stuck, like, there's a timer. It'll go away pretty soon. So the Arya either has to pull the trigger or
has to let it sit and let it go.
Yep.
Makes sense. Don't want to overcommit on something that could potentially put you in a bad position. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's the reversal. Yeah. Just good save by the teammate there, Mirrorman, knowing what he needs to do to make it happen.
Right. Good swings from the Bugs here. Now fishing for something else again on the opposing Bugs. Over here to 116 damage. Arya's fishing for the kill here, trying to get rid of this Bugs. There's a swing. Oh, Arya's able to catch Bugs. Bugs is still living. He's going to make the rocket to recover. Scary's going to glide down. There's a downer, stage spike, and then Bugs got the follow-up with the upper, and he's gone. Arya's going to close out the stock the other way, too. Now we're even on stocks here. Big damage on blue side Bugs, though, and he's gone.
Yeah, now we got a big lead here. So what has to happen is we have to get an early kill on one of them at least, and then play at least a solid game. But the problem is, it could probably be an early stock for both of them.
It's possible here. Bugs almost going down. Nice air dodge.
That was
close.
such a good air dodge. He went straight up to avoid it. That was like, oh my god, that was so clutch. We got a dagger, and we got to warp to the dagger. When you miss a dagger on the floor, you have to make sure you don't walk over it. If you walk over it, it sticks to you, and it's such bad news there. You see a dagger on the floor, and everybody's like playing hot lava, jumping over it. Don't touch the dagger.
Don't touch me. I don't want to get smacked. And then that's going to be another game here going to RoseJ and Mirrorman. Oof. How are you feeling about the way these teams are kind of feeling each other and playing each other out?
God, it's so fast. It's so fast. It looks so fun, though.
It does. It really does.
Everybody's dying at like 10. There are like so many moments of like either Bugs or Arya just having somebody at the top of the screen. There's so much like tension of like who's gonna die, who's gonna live, who's gonna choose to disengage their advantage state to try to reverse the other opponent. A lot of micro decisions being made extremely quickly here. One thing that's really fun to watch is like the differences between like RoseJ and NoCash, because I feel like their characters are the ones making the game so volatile. That's just what Arya does as a character, as her assassin archetype. NoCash opting for a lot of down airs, just jumping in neutral, down airing a lot. As soon as the dagger comes off of cooldown, they're being thrown. Like that's one thing that I really can appreciate is like that dagger's on a huge cooldown, and the players are watching it so intently, managing their resources. And as soon as it comes back up, they're tossing out those daggers and they're getting in there.
I mean, that is the prime objective after all. As you said, Arya is the assassin archetype, and that's the reason why these matches are so volatile. Right? It's all about those early kills, all about those big damage plays, trying to get those reads, whether it be the down air and then bounce off the stage and try to get a follow-up, have your teammate follow up, or try to catch and read a DI from up specialist towards the top of the stage. Whatever Arya is doing is something that everyone should keep their eyes on, because it's where a lot of these kills and a lot of this damage output is coming from.
So we're finally getting a look at their perks that they're running. So it looks like both teams are running the triple jump. We see a lot of movement. The perks are classified into 3 groups. There's an offensive, defensive, and then a utility group. They're all utility. They're all speed. They're all dodge perks. They're all cooldown perks. They're running CoffeeZilla, which is a percentage-based cooldown, which is good for a character like Arya, because that cooldown, you'd rather have like a percentage cooldown than like a 0.4 seconds, because like 0.4 seconds of a 30-second cooldown is not like great. I don't know if that's the exact cooldown length, but you get the point.
Right. The idea is there.
Okay.
We'll hop in here. Arya's looking for something up top. There's an up air, and then we have bats here from Bugs as well. Arya's going to try to reverse it up to Bugs up top, but he's fine.
Safe.
He's safe. Ooh.
Yep.
Looking for something here off blue side Bugs. He's going to be able to make it back to stage. Nice wall jump, far recovery, but oh no, it was read by Arya. She had the angles down. He dies from the side. Arya's going to jump back to her allies, going to jump back to stage because she was in a very dangerous position there too. Around 80 damage, could have died. Swing for Bugs is what he's looking for. She's going to find her way out.
Man, red team needs to get back on stage. The Burrow's there. He's going to take advantage of it. But the other team's ready. The other team's ready again. Mirrorman really guarding these Burrows excellently, punishing Luck every time he pops out. And that's how you do it. That's how you punish such an insane move like Burrow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Did you see that combo right there onto blue side Bugs? Wow, the double Bugs nair, both from Arya's and from Bugs himself, to carry all the way up to top to finish up with the up air. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh my god. I love Arya's using Bugs Nair. That's so cool. Oh my god. What a cool character. They won't use... I have never seen Arya use another character's move that much, because they can choose to not do it. But like, Bugs, good character, man. Got a bunch of good moves.
Yeah, and it works pretty well with the strings that Arya wants to be thrown out here. Looking for a kill on the opposing Arya, both here real high damage. Blue side Arya looking to take it out again. Okay,
that's
nice.
Big.
There's
Dagger forced some bad plays.
Ooh, there's the upwards rock, and Arya's sent straight up, and now it's a huge red team advantage. Ooh, not quite. Bugs is still living. He's going to find his way back to the stage, but that was dangerous. Sent up high. Arya's looking for the read here. Bugs is going to glide on over, keep himself safe. He is the prime target here for Mirrorman and RoseJ right now. He's keeping himself real low, maybe trying to force out a gimp, some sort of bait.
Yep. We got Arya stuck. We got an interesting move. She moves in, even with Bugs on the other side. I would take it too. Arya's stuck herself in a dangerous position. Gets hit into the
both
stage.
Caught, and he's gone. That's going to be it. RoseJ and Mirrorman move on to winners finals, cementing themselves at least a spot in top 3, while we have Luck and NoCash dropping here to losers in top 6.
High key, Mirrorman's use of safe was really good. Like I don't think NoCash and Luck were really looking, but there's so much chaos. There's so many things to look out for. I don't think they were respecting safe, and it came through in big ways. It knocked center stage away from them. It put them off stage.
Sometimes snipe them off stage.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
You got to look out for it. It's a big moving projectile.
And the thing is, like, Bugs Bunnies will usually use fair to launch the safe. It's like the same angle every time. But the thing is, like, it's such a good angle. It like covers like such a beautiful arc.
Nice little arc, like kind of in front, a little bit over.